Hi, do you know me? I'm Leonard Gibbons, a.k.a. Mr. Blue. Do you have any of my CDs? Right now, you're watching OnTimeTV.
Turn it up!
Welcome to the future.
Vivica, a boxing entrepreneur. It's a pleasure, Vivica, to meet you. You are so beautiful. I want to know, who's Vivica? Just who are you?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm Vivica Anjanetta Fox, a.k.a. Angie Fox from 38th and Emerson, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Yes, I am. I'm a Midwest girl. So, you know, to come here this afternoon and spread a message and offer some words of wisdom to young entrepreneurs is the least that I can do. You know, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I'm in Toronto where we're finishing up our 3rd season of Missing. And I just wanted to come to them and basically let them know how Angie Fox has become Vivica Fox. But I'm a good old girl from 38th and Emerson from the east side who had a huge dream. I had a mother who raised 4 children by herself. We lived across the street from the church, and I appreciate that now because she had us in vacation Bible school, Bible study. Whenever the church was open, we was there. And I thank my mother for that because it definitely, considering the business that I'm in, instilled a lot of discipline and morals in me that I appreciate today.
And seeing that you are from the values and the background that you're from, what is real to you and what's not real to you? Being in the Hollywood image, everybody wants to be around you. And do you know when it's real versus not real?
Well, absolutely. When a person is real is when they can let me be Angie Fox. When I don't have to be on, when I don't have to have on the hair and the makeup and the jewels, when I can have them over to my house and cook tacos for them and sit back and watch basketball or football together or talk about the Lord or just talk about life. What's not real is when you walk up and think that I'm going to discover you and make you a star. Because, Mama, I had to go knock on plenty of doors for me to become where I am. I've been in this business for over 20 years, and this did not happen overnight. Yes.
You're a very gracious, humble woman. I feel the spirit of your love. But what keeps you like that?
Because I'm blessed and highly favored, and I've got family that keeps me real. I've been knocked down a couple of times and had to lift myself back up by my own bootstraps, as they say. And I know that because my community has supported me through the good, bad, and the ugly, that how dare me not be gracious. You know, there's only a few that are blessed to do what I do. So it only takes just a moment to turn around and say hello. And my mother didn't raise me like that. If my mother saw me being rude, she'd be like, Angie, now you better turn your butt around and go and say hi. I didn't raise you like that. So I always think of my mother and how a wonderful spirit she is, how she always helps people and lifts others up at her own sacrifice. So my mother instilled some really good values in me. She did.
Evelina.
Evelina.
Let's give a shout out to Evelina. Right. We love you, Evelina. Can we go have a little dinner with Evelina one day?
I'll come over for Thanksgiving because Evelina Fox will cook for y'all. Girl, she makes some chitlins. Okay, for y'all that don't eat pork, she got some chicken and some turkey and all of that other stuff. Some greens, sweet potato pie. I'm telling y'all, Thanksgiving's always
I'm coming.
One time I eat.
I'm coming. Let me ask you this. How did you partnership with Miller? I think it's just such a great thing when a major company like this wants to come into the community and help our people. So how did the partnership come about?
Well, for me, it came about through the assistance of my assistant, Darren Bond. Darren is always looking to connect with large companies to see if we can get exposure because most of the time they're going to have the funding that you're going to need to make sure that we get here, that we can reach back to the community. And I commend them that this is their 6th year that they're having an urban entrepreneur, seminar where we can network and pass on the love with each other. Because, the one thing that I want to pass on is that we have to learn to stick together, to lift each other up, to network with one another as other nationalities do. You know, it's very hard. We have a tendency to put one another down. I'm here to let everybody know to be positive, to stick together, to lift each other up. My assistant is black. My makeup artist is black. My hairstylist, who is the same person, she black. Yes, my purse designer is African American. Shatira Bag, shout out. My manager, Lita Richardson, is black. My co-executive producing partner for Missing is black. So, you know, amongst all of them, you guys are seeing me be successful, happy, and at the most peaceful place I've been in a long time.
Great. I always wrap up all my interviews by saying, if today was your last day on earth, this was it, what would you most want us to remember about you, Vivica, a.k.a. Soul Sister from Indianapolis? What do you want to leave as your legacy on the people who have watched you grow over the last 20 years or your entire life period?
That your favorite sister girl is doing things. She is inspiring the young girls to have hope, to know that if I did it, you can do it too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 6th annual Miller Urban Entrepreneur Series. I'm with the one and only Vivica A. Fox, a.k.a.
Angie Fox.
From where, baby?
38th and Everson, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Who is my girl and one of my dear, dear, dear people that I admire. Just over and over again. Keep doing great things. God will continue to bless you because you are blessing others by being a positive force. This is our chat. Daddy Sims will be back with you in just a few moments.
Hi, you're watching OnTimeTV. Now, back to our show.
I'm very, very honored to be here, to come to Chicago and spend a little time and talk with you all about a new chapter in my life that has happened with me becoming an entrepreneur, besides being just an actress. And to let you guys know a little bit about the keys to my success and how some of the opportunities and blessings, more importantly, have come my way. The last 3 years of my life have been absolutely the most challenging and rewarding, professionally and personally. I've been so blessed that at a time when they put most actresses out to pasture, because for some reason they think a 40-year-old woman, when she reaches 40, or even mind that over 35, that she isn't sexy anymore, that she isn't intelligent, that people won't find her interesting. And I've just been so blessed to be in Hollywood at a time where a younger generation is finding older women to be wise, to be beautiful, and to be all that we can be. So I am fully taking advantage of those opportunities. I was hoping that this was like a handheld, because I hate standing behind that. Right, you know. I hate sitting here like I'm a school teacher or something. You know, what's talk to y'all? Say what's happening. You know, let y'all know what's really going on. You know. But I want to commend Miller for hosting an event like this and for making sure that I got here safely this morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. That was a real early wake-up call to come and see my brothers and sisters, but it was worth it. Okay. I can hear it now. This one, okay. I can walk around now. Yay! Thank you! But anyway, I want to commend Miller that, they're hosting events like this and that they're giving back to the community and allowing you guys to have a forum like this to network with one another, to have an opportunity to get some financial funding that you will need to start your own businesses. Because, we all know that if you want to start a business, you need the support and also you're going to need some money. So I commend Miller. Let's give them a round of applause for hosting an event like this. But if I could talk to you all just a little bit about, like I said, a wonderful thing is happening in my career right now when usually a lot of actresses are searching for roles and things aren't happening for them. That the keys to my success is that I got out of my own way and I allowed the blessings to come my way. That I didn't stand in my own way. And I can tell you through a short version of what's happened in the last 3 years so that you can understand why I'm so blessed and so happy to be at this point that I am right now. And that why I'm taking a little bit of time on a Saturday afternoon. I have worked 12 hours every day, Monday through Friday. and got up at 4:30 this morning to come and share a little bit of wisdom. You guys have been so supportive of my movies, of my television shows, of pretty much everything that I do, that for me to just to come and take a few moments to inspire you, to pass on a positive messages, to let you guys know, I thank you so much for supporting me over the years. I know without you, there would be no me. I left Indianapolis at 18 years old in search of a dream that took me 20-something years to arrive to. And for me to explain to you all that nothing happens overnight. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. But if you apply yourself and believe in your dreams that they can come true. So now let me take you to the business side of things. I reached like maybe my mid-30s, and the phone all of a sudden didn't ring as much as what it used to. There was a while when I was going from Independence Day to setting it off to soul food to the booty call to a little bit of everything was going on. You know, I was here, I was doing the thing. And all of a sudden the phone stopped ringing. Like I said, you reach a certain age and they all of a sudden they're looking for the next 19 or 20-year-old to take your place. Because of why? They can pay them less. It's the truth, I'm trying to tell you. But it's all right. I accepted that. And I said, that's all right. I'm going to start doing my own movies and start reaping my own benefits of what my name and the millions that I've made the studios. So I have a wonderful partner, my manager, who is my lawyer, who's a sister. Her name is Lita Richardson. That's right, baby. I hire all black folks too. I sure do. My assistant, where you at, Darren? He makes sure I got here. Thank you. That's a brother. Been knowing him since I was 14 years old. We went to high school together. My makeup artist, Roberta Rogers. I'm producing me hair, child. That's a sister. Like I said, my manager, my lawyer. She's a sister. My co-executive producing partner on Missing, which I'm going to take you guys to, is a sister. You see what I'm saying? We have to stick together. You know what I mean? Work with each other. You know, I told my manager, Lita, I won the Lena Horne Award a couple years ago from Soul Train. They commended me on career achievement. And I remember her sitting in the audience, and I looked at her, and I said, we gonna do some things, sister. Now, this was a time when the phone had stopped ringing, and they were commending me on basically saying, it's over. Thank God that then an opportunity came my way in meeting Quentin Tarantino for Kill Bill. What happened was that they were having casting for the movie, and I heard about it, and I gave them a call, and they was like, well, you know, we don't know, they probably want to go younger. You know, I was like, just want to go younger. I was like, well, Uma and the other was in it, they older. So they can't go younger for the sister. So, you know, I got persistent, kept picking up the telephone and calling, and what do you know? The Lord sent a meeting with him. And we had a meeting, and a lot of people said, well, Vivica, I don't know if you want to do a Quentin Tarantino movie because, you know, he used the N-word in his movie, and, you know, his images of women, they're usually kind of negative, and this, that, and that. I was like, yo, I need a job. Okay, let's keep it real. Let's keep that all the way real. So I'm not going to let y'all stand in the way of me getting my job. So I took the meeting with him. See, once again, not standing in your own way. And I took the meeting with him, and we sat down, and I asked him, you know, how did my name come to him? And he said that he was in a store, a video store, because he's a video junkie, and he saw a video box for Two Can Play That Game. He says, oh, Vivica Fox, haven't really seen her since Independence Day. That's a shame, because I showed it a whole lot of other movies, but that's all right. That's all right. So we'll set it off. Come on, that's all right. So he just remembered Independence Day, but that's all right. So we met, and he said that he went home and he watched Two Can Play That Game, and he said I was funny and smart and beautiful, and he hadn't seen that version of a black woman in a long time. And I commend Quentin for that. So I said, well, give me the script. You know, Mom G got pimps up, hoes down. It was all good, you know? the script, and I remember my assistant, Darren, sometimes he reads the script because it was a 200-page script. It was long. And he read it and he said, Vivica, you need to do this role. You do this role, it's going to put you back on the block. It's going to do what Independence Day did for you. And he was right. I went through 5 months of brutal training, which got me back in the best shape of my life. And the movie came out and was a huge success. And then me and my manager started being approached by studios to produce my own films. So I have now independently produced 4 films. One was called The Salon, which opened up in Sundance last year, which, child, we took so many black people up to Utah. Utah was like, oh Lord. I don't think they had seen that much chocolate up in Utah, but it was a beautiful thing. But Hustle and Flow was there, which has done wonderful things for my brother Terrence Howard and Anthony Anderson, and then we were there for The Salon. But can I tell you that they don't discriminate a movie based on color. They discriminate a movie if it's not good. And I felt so proud to sit in the back of this theater and know that this was my baby, that I had produced and starred in this movie. And they laughed, they cried, they clapped. That was really fulfilling for me. But once again, my manager, Lita, even though it was a small film and it was shot in 29 days in Baltimore and it was freezing and it was so many things that I could have complained about because I was a movie star and I just did Kill Bill, so I didn't need to do no small movie. You know, I could have stood in my way, but I didn't. Lita's grandmother, we call her Granny, she has a wonderful saying that always sticks with me. She said, baby, when they give you lemons, make lemonade. You know, so that you can drink it and continue to grow. So then now I'm doing the movie star thing and I'm doing my own movies. You know, I'm back on the block. It's all good. And this another sister by the name of Deborah Martin Chase, who I told you is my co-executive producing partner for Missing, started calling my manager and saying, you know, hey, Lita, we got this television show we want to offer Vivica. And I was like, Lita, I'm not doing TV. And why I say that to y'all, don't think I would turn down a job, but I was on some good shows that got canceled. Do y'all remember them? Out All Night with Patti LaBelle, Getting Personal with Dwayne Martin and John Cryer, City of Angels with Blair with his fire self. So I wasn't rushing back toward getting canceled again. I said, when the movies come out, I know my African-American audience, and you know, I've got a little crossover thing happening. They support my films. I'm good. I don't need to do TV for them to cancel me. And Deborah Martin Chase, this is one thing that you have to learn too as a businesswoman, is that if you get told, or business person, not saying just assistants, that if you get told no once, go knock on another door, or go revisit that plan again. And Deborah Martin Chase, I commend her. She pursued me for 3 months. She called like every other 2 weeks. And she was like, just see if she's in a good mood today. And just approach her and let her know that, you know, this is a good opportunity for her. So once again, I'm glad I did not stand in my own way. After she called for the 3rd month, I was like, Lita, okay, let's go to lunch. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what, you know. She's like, Viv, she's trying to hook you up. You tripping. I said, okay. So we went and we had lunch, and she sat me down, and she said, I'm going to take you to a network that supports women. And I said, well, you know, I'm kind of doing the movie thing right now, you know. She said, this will be a wonderful opportunity for you. We are going to make you not only the star of this television show, we're going to make you co-executive producer. We're going to give you ownership in the show, and we're going to give you an independent film deal so that you can still do your movies. I said, well, come on, girl, let's go. Woo! We gonna get all that? For real? She was like, for real. So once again, I didn't stand in my own way, and it was an opportunity that evidently the Lord must have meant for me to be there, because I'm on a network that supports women, and I'm a woman now. I'm not a young girl anymore. I'm a woman, you know. And Lifetime is such a wonderful network because they support the community. They support health issues that affect us, breast cancer awareness, HIV, things. They are very involved with us, our community, and they give back. Recently, we just donated funds to the hurricane victims of Katrina. They care. And I'm just so blessed that I'm there. And once again, I did not stand in my own way, and the sister brought me a blessing. And I'm now about to complete my 3rd season there. I've never been so happy and so at peace. And I had a lot of naysayers tell me, well, Vivica, you're a movie star. You don't need to go and be doing that little cable show. Now they calling me asking for a job. I love it. You know? So this is what I'm saying. You get the naysayers that try to tell you what you shouldn't do, and you're going to be sitting at home unemployed with them. You know, somebody comes to you with an opportunity, sit down. You know, let them explain themselves to you. And if you, only thing you can do is give it a try. Then that way you don't walk this way and say, woulda, shoulda, coulda. To me, that's always the worst in life. Dang, if I You know, so network with each other, fellowship with each other, stick together, brothers and sisters, lift each other up. And just once again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank y'all so much for supporting me, my career, everything I do, wherever I am. And this is just a wonderful opportunity to let me know that I love y'all as much as y'all love me, and go make big bucks.
We sincerely hope that you enjoyed the show. And remember, whether it's a word in season, an artist, or an event, we are always on time. We are OnTimeTV online.